Hi everybody, it's Shelly. Welcome to my channel. What are we doing today? Well, Tuesdays are usually restaurant review days, but today I thought I would take a little break from that and bring you something different. It's just before Christmas and many of you are entertaining friends and having family arrive for the holidays. So I thought, what a great idea to impress your guests by making some typical Mexican adult beverages at home. Let's face it, we can't afford to go out all the time, but wouldn't it be nice to enjoy some of these lovely drinks in your own space? Today, I'm going to be making Mezcal Mules, Margaritas, and Micheladas, the 3 M's of Mexico. So come on, welcome to Shelly's mixology class. It's what we're doing today. Hi guys, so today we are going to make a Mezcal Mule. I've got all the things out here. I'm not sure if you watched my video last time where I was at Mem El Mar and I had a guy make me a Mezcal Mule. So I wanted to try it at home and show you that you can do the same. So we've got all of our ingredients here. We got limes and ginger. We have some ginger beer, and this is the San Pellegrino, so it's a little bit sparkly, it's bubbly, so that gives it a little bit. And of course, the mezcal. So we're going to squeeze the lemons. Squeeze it into this cup here, and then so I know if I have enough or not. So it's like 1 ounce of lemon juice. So I'm gonna just see. I think this shot glass is like 2 ounces. So I'm gonna just sort of see if that's enough. Oh, it's perfect. 1 lime. That's what it said. We got the little cups here. We got them down at the artisan market down at the square on Port Side. I've been looking all over town for these and I haven't been able to find them, but we spotted one the other day when we were down there, and so we have them. That's in. Put some ice. Lots of ice. Enough ice for 2, but I'm just going to make 1 to start, and then we'll make the other one later. Okay, next comes the mezcal. That's the main ingredient. It's the good stuff. I buy 400 Canejos mezcal. It's a reposado, and it's really, really delicious. It's from Oaxaca, and you can buy it at Chedraui. Now, when the guy made it down at the restaurant, he used like a white or blanco mezcal, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I have a recipe here somewhere. It was the mezcal, the lemon juice, and the ginger beer. Okay, so we'll pop that open. Before we do that, we're gonna add some ginger root. Again, I just bought that at Chedraui. And we just put a little bit in there just to give it a little bit of freshness. Just a couple of tiny slices. That's all we need. Put that in there, and it smells delicious. Smell the ginger. Okay, then next goes the ginger beer. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, now we need a little bit of mint. Okay, next what we're gonna do is cut this orange. This actually part of the video is a little bit of an addendum to what I did before, because the orange that I used was really overripe and I kind of butchered the heck right out of it, so it wasn't very pretty. So I'm just kind of redoing this part of the video so I can garnish the drink a little bit nicer and yeah, kind of get a better feel for what it's supposed to look like. There's the orange on there. And now we need to just spike that little mint in there just to make the whole thing look kind of pretty. As pretty as we can anyway. So there we are. I'm also in this little addendum going to add a little bit of stevia sweetener, because when we had our mules, when we actually drank them last time, they were a little bit sour. So I just wanted to try, I'm going to just do like 1/8 of a teaspoon, see how that goes, and then see if we need to add any more than that. Last time in the margaritas, we only added 1/4 of a teaspoon. So I'm hoping that this will do the trick. So here we go. We'll just stir that in, and there you have it, our new and improved Mezcal Mule. And I'm just going to give it a try here and see if the difference in that stevia made. Oh yeah, the little bit of sweet really helps. And to be honest with you, I think what I would do is squeeze a little bit of this orange juice in there. I'm the type of person who really goes off recipes. I do a lot of cooking and things kind of on my, I modify things a lot. So because I have this beautiful orange here, I don't really want to waste it. Okay, I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit more of that. Oops, I got a couple seeds, but that's okay. And now we're gonna try that. Experimental Mezcal Mules with Shelly in Shelly's kitchen. Never a dull moment around here. Okay, so now we're gonna try this. Oh my gosh, that just made such a difference in this drink. Seriously, add some freshly squeezed orange juice to that. Just of that little bit that I had cut off, a little bit left there. It just makes all the difference in the world to that drink. Really just takes it from this level to this level. It's just a whole new level. So yeah, here we go. There's our Mezcal Mule. Stay tuned. We got Margarita coming up next. Hey everybody, in today's video we're going to make some margaritas. I've got this beautiful bottle of tequila. I don't know if you can see it very well. Yeah, not too bad. But the way you open this bottle of tequila is awesome. It just does a little crack like that and open it up. Isn't that neat? Okay, so there we go. Oh, love that sound. So it calls for 1.5 ounces of tequila. So let's just go like, that's about 1.5 ounces. I don't have a shaker, so I'm got, kind of a makeshift shaker here. So we're just gonna do that. Tequila. And it calls for, I think, 1 ounce of cointreau, which this is what I found. It's like an orange liqueur, so this is what I found, and it's gonna be close enough. Oh, see, it's nice and thick. And that goes. Now we need to squeeze some lime juice in there. I think I'm gonna put 2 limes in each, maybe? I think so. So we're squeezing 2 limes into, the lime juicer is awesome. Oh, it sounds so good. There's 1, and we'll save these and rim the glasses with those. You can't see her, but Penny is watching me like, what are you doing? Okay, so that's 2 lime. And I think that's it for ingredients. tequila, orange liqueur, and limes, and then we have to throw a bunch of ice in there. Okay, so I filled up the glass with ice, and now we have to rim the glasses. So I bought like a coarse salt. Let's see what happens. It's sea salt. It's pretty thick. Okay, next we're going to use this lime that we just squeezed to rim the glass. Maybe too coarse. Oh, that's okay. Now we're just going to give it a shake. I hope it doesn't fly all over the place. We'll see what happens. I looked for a shaker here in Puerto Morelos, but I couldn't find it. We're losing a little lime while we're doing this, but hey, it's working pretty good. Oops. That looks amazing. Let's just cut this lime in half. Use that as like a garnish. No, that doesn't really work. Never mind, we won't do that. There it is, your classic margarita. So just as a little addendum here, we tried the margarita and it's not really very sweet. So I had got this liquid stevia because, you know, not too much sugar. So we're gonna try adding a little bit of that just to get it a little bit sweeter. We're starting with 1/4 teaspoon. Pour that in, and then I'm gonna have to stir it. See, because that doesn't seem like much, but I don't want to go overboard right away. I'm just gonna taste it, okay? Yeah, I think so. I think that's great. Yeah, it tastes that added it perfect. That was little 1/4 teaspoon of some sort of a sugar. Yeah, like I say, I used liquid stevia because then it's not quite as sweet, but it is delicious. Don't forget to try this at home. Okay guys, so we're ready for part 3 of our mixology class here, where today we're going to be making micheladas. If you have any Mexican friends, you know that they love this drink. And I just thought, wouldn't it be great if you are having some Mexican friends over, or even if you want to try it yourself or have some visitors, family visiting. It's just a little twist on a beer. So let's get started. We have all of these ingredients I bought at the Chedraui, so the ingredients are readily available. This, I was going to try and make my own glass rimmer, but look, they have it already made, so why wouldn't you just use that? So we're going to start with that. We sprinkle some of this onto a little plate here so that I can rim my glass. Don't need too much of it. I just have a little recipe here that I'm following online. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these limes that we'll be using later, and we're going to like rim the glass first of all with that. Then we can just do this and just get the glass all rimmed up nicely. Okay, yes, look at that, perfect. So now the recipe says that we add some ice. I don't know how much ice we're going to use. We'll just put a little bit in here because it's just going to use a little bit of ice. Okay, so next we use 1/3 cup of Clamato. This recipe was originally for 2 drinks, and I kind of cut it back to 1 drink. So some of the amounts here are going to be a little bit interesting. I can't get the lid off the Clamato. I tried to pre-do some of this stuff, but obviously I should have done that. There we go. Pop. Okay, so we need 1/3 of a cup of Clamato. I've already shaken this up really nicely. Okay, there's that. Perfect. Okay, next we use I'm gonna need some lime juice here. I'm just gonna use this 1/4 of a lime because I don't think we need, these limes are really, really juicy. So I'm gonna just use, this is like 1/2 of a lime. So okay, we got that in there. Now it says 2 drops of Worcestershire. I'm gonna just put a little barrier here with a spoon in case it goes a little bit crazy. Yeah, see, that's just tiny bit there that I'm gonna throw in of that. Same amount with soy sauce. Okay, so let's do the same thing. Use that glass as a bit of a barrier. 1, 2 drops of that. Stir that up a little bit. 2 drops of hot sauce. Now my hot sauce doesn't have a nice little spout like those other 2 do, so I gotta be really careful here. Depends, you know, this is completely personal because it depends on how hot you like things. Like if you don't like hot sauce at all, I think you could just leave it out. I like a little bit of heat, so I'm just gonna try just a tiny bit. Again, this is completely personal. Okay, so there you have it. That's the base for your michelada, and now it says to add 1/2 of a 12-ounce bottle of American beer, or sorry, excuse me, Mexican beer. Like you could use like Modelo, you use your favorite beer. I tend to go low carb, so I'm gonna use my Amstel Ultra beer that I like, and we're gonna just pour that in there. Sounds very refreshing. Now we're just gonna give it a little bit of a stir. And I cut this lime, just garnish with a little bit of a lime slice like that. And there you have it, a michelada, easy peasy. And it's just, like I say, the Mexican guys love this stuff. I don't know about the gals, but I know the guys that I know, they love it. And I'm just gonna give it a try here and see. Oh, that hot sauce is around the rim is really, really delicious, but woo, oh, that is a very, very refreshing drink. I think you're gonna like it. So that completes my 3-part mixology course here that in the kitchen of Shelly. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit different. I just wanted to give us a little break from the restaurant review. So anywho, thanks again for watching. And if you're liking what I'm doing, leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Catch you next time.